Hello traders, how are we? Welcome to Simply Forex live stream. I am Tom, in case you don't know what my name is. And I just looked at the thing. It says Forex Live Ask Tom. So yeah, the clues in the title. And guys, I'm all yours for the next 45 minutes or an hour. Let's see how it goes. All the ads are coming on. And yeah, guys, we're also going to pay attention to some news today. So there's some important news releases. So we're going to look at that. We've got the GDP of the USA. We've also got initial jobless claims. So we'll take a look at that as and when that happens. And also, guys, during that time, we'll take any questions you have on anything to do with trading, absolutely anything you like. I can't help you with, questions about your job or about your girlfriend or husband, but I can help you with trading, okay? So if you've got any questions, guys, now is the time to get them over to me, and we'll work our way through all of the questions as we go. If someone could please remind me at 4:30 my time, in 30 minutes, we've got news coming out. All right, so that's how we're going to roll today. All right, so that's what we'll be looking out for, guys. Anything else to mention? Yeah, why not? We've got Discord, guys. We've got a Discord channel. If you haven't joined that, come join it. Yeah, it's free. We've also got a VIP Discord, which you have to pay for, but there's lots of perks to the VIP Discord. So come join that, guys, as well. And subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you. Right, let's see who we've got in today. Vukar. Hi, Tom. How are you doing? I am very well, thank you, my friend. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful trading day. I've had a good trading day so far, guys. 2 trades, 2 hit target, and I'm still in a trade right now. We'll take a look at those as well. So we'll take a look at them as well. So lots to do. Look at my trades, look at your questions, look at the news coming out, and maybe talk about vodka, Gal Gadot, anything you like. So guys, let's take a quick look and see what news we're looking at today. So I use investing.com and their economic calendar, guys, but you can use any of them. There's loads of different ones, all right? So let me just refresh this page. And as you can see, guys, in 27 minutes, let's remove all these ads. Should probably get an ad blocker. I blame the editor. We should probably get, we need to keep an eye for this, guys. We've got GDP of the USA, 3-star rating coming out in 27 minutes. And at the same time, we've got initial jobless claims, okay? And basically, guys, let's sort of understand what these figures are. So GDP is basically all the value of all the products and services, sold in the US. Yeah. So quite a large number, but this is looking at the increase in that, or the percentage increase or decrease in those figures. Okay, so, and this is quarter on quarter. All right. If you don't believe me, let's take a look. Let's see what it says. GDP. Gross domestic product measures the annualized change in the inflation-adjusted value of all goods and services produced by the economy. It is the broadest measure of economic activity and the primary indicator of the economy's health. Yeah, so if there's an increase, in the change, there's more goods and services being sold, then this is good for the economy. Yeah. If it's less than expected, this is obviously bad for the economy. All right, so we're going to keep an eye out for this GDP. Let's close that now. And we've also got initial jobless claims. And this is basically people claiming unemployment. Okay, so, if somebody becomes unemployed and your country has a welfare system, this is how many people are signing up to the unemployment welfare system. Okay, again, if you don't believe me, no reason why you shouldn't. Yeah, US initial jobless claim. So initial jobless claims measures the number of individuals who filed for unemployment insurance for the first time during the past week. All right, so this is a weekly figure. This is the earliest US economic data, but the market impact varies from week to week. All right, so obviously if more people are claiming unemployment, I hear an alarm going off. If more people are claiming unemployment, this is bad for the economy. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking for later, guys. Let's go back to the charts because there's a trade here I've been keeping an eye on. Okay, and it's Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Okay, so yeah, this is one trade we've been keeping an eye on our VIP Discord channel, guys. I know Pikachu, one of our VIP members, is looking at this trade. So, you know, we're looking to buy this potentially. Okay, we're looking to buy this potentially back up to this area here, or even the daily highs. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye on this trade. When you enter a trade, guys, yeah, the most important thing you need to know is where you are wrong. All right. And as you know, this is the H1 chart. This is how I enter trades. I'm not actually in this trade myself, okay, but I was keeping an eye on it for our VIP members. So you are wrong when H1 structure breaks down. That's my strategy. That's when I am wrong, guys. All right. And as you can see, H1 was breaking down, and then we broke this high. We broke out of this channel. So for me, it was potentially a good trade, you know, to take back up to these highs, if not further. Okay. And where we are wrong is if it breaks this level. Yeah, if it starts breaking these lows here, so around this 6645 level, if it starts breaking this area, yeah, we're wrong. Okay, but until it breaks that zone, we're okay. You can keep trading it. So yeah, one trade that we're looking at today. And like I say, guys, yeah, use these next 45 minutes or an hour to ask me as many questions as you like. All right, so yeah, get your questions over to me, guys. Your questions are my fuel. Also, vodka is my fuel. Okay, it's not really vodka, guys. Let's look at a couple of trades I took today. So this first one was this Euro Canadian dollar. Okay, and let's talk you through my strategy, guys. Okay, I'm going to talk you through my strategy in its most simplistic form. All right. So on the day chart, I'm looking for the daily trend. Okay. So we are in a downtrend. Okay. Yeah, we've got lower lows, lower highs. All right. So structurally, we are in a downtrend on Euro Canadian dollar. Okay. I'm then looking for a bit of support or resistance. Yeah. And this gray zone in here is a good area of resistance for this pair. Yeah. Price reacted here, 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 and it's reacting here as well. Okay. Simple as that. And then I look at the candles, and admittedly, this is a bullish candle, but it never broke this level. So we're at the top of this level, which represents value for me. Yeah. So this is like the fourth criteria, is the value of the trade. Okay. And at this level here, I know that daily candle is quite bullish, but here, right here, is value. Okay. And sometimes value overrides the candlestick. Yeah. If they both match up, wonderful. Okay. But sometimes I'm more interested in the value. And then once I've determined, I can look for shorts from here. Yeah. Because of all the reasons I mentioned. I then drop down to the H1 chart and I look for a structure change on the H1. Well, basically, I need to be in a H1 downtrend. It might happen with a structure break, or I might already be with H1 structure trend. Okay, and this was a case of this, guys. Yeah, so price was in an uptrend. We know this grey zone up here is that daily resistance level and represents good value for shorts. And then as soon as we get a break of these lows here, yeah, with this candle here, yeah, I'm interested in shorts. Okay, so I roughly entered here, got a slight retrace. I put this trade in my VIP Discord, guys. So yeah, I put this trade in my VIP Discord. So come check it out. Sorry, guys, I couldn't see all of your questions. I can now see them. I put this trade in the VIP Discord, guys. And as soon as this candle breaks this low and we're below the moving average 20, I'm interested in this trade. Yeah. And all I did was enter here, put my stop above this swing high, because this is the last swing high. Yeah. And then took it back down to our next area of support. And it's as simple as that, guys. Yeah, I know trading's not simple, but if you look at this entry and the reasons I took this trade, you know, it's not rocket science, guys. It's simply price action. Yeah, it's structure, it's support and resistance, it's candlesticks, it's value. Yeah, and that's all it is, guys. Yeah. So I've already closed 80% here at this level. Okay, and I'm willing to let 20% run. Okay, I might add to this trade again. If price retraces back up to here, you can see I've got an alarm. I might enter the 80% that I closed. I will see what's happening at the time. Yeah, but I can re-enter a trade, guys. I can take profit, happy days, and then I can re-enter the trade. All right. And then all I'll do, guys, is my initial stop loss. Yeah, I've taken 80% here. Yeah, my initial stop loss, I will just move down with price action. Let's say it does this and comes back down. I'll just keep trailing this 20% down, potentially adding to this trade as we go. Yeah, you can add to winning trades. Yeah, this is perhaps something we could do a tutorial on. But yeah, that was one trade earlier on. Nice trade. Right, now I can see all of your questions and people are with us. This is wonderful. Coprod, good to see you, mate. How are you doing today? Happy days. Happy days. Yeah, 2 trades, 2 profitable trades thus far. I'll show you another trade that I'm in that I put in VIP Discord as well. I'm in Aussie dollar, Japanese yen long. Pete Price, hi Tom. I have a performance related question today. Pete Price, no problem. You can ask this question. Alan Ty, hi Tom, good to see you. Good to see you, Alan. Can you look at oil? Is it the right time to buy right now? We will look at oil for you, Vukar. G'day, Greg. How are you, mate? And Greg, Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. We will take a look at this, mate. As you are a YouTube member, you will get priority, and we will look at your Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar trade first. Emmanuel, oil as well. Colin, I believe you. Good. I'm glad you do, Colin. Kushwa, Aussie dollar, US dollar. Father Sunglasses. I love the randomness of your name. Okay. I'm assuming you're a father who wears sunglasses a lot. I don't know. Maybe not. Can we look at oil? So everyone wants to look at oil. Home cooking by Sir Chef. I give you trade ideas, Chef. You give me food. What do you reckon? Yeah, this would be a good trade. Do you wait for London section to open, or do you usually trade even before the open? I trade before the open sometimes, yeah. These trades I took earlier were before the UK open. Yeah, I do. I trade before. Can you talk about expected performance with a strategy such as yours? Is an average gain in capital of 2% per week realistic? Some weeks will be more or less, but just thinking long term. All right, we'll take a look at that as well, Pete. Song Love, the most beautifulest name in the world, pound US dollar. Good deal. All right, everyone, you are our witness. Home cooking by Sir Chef has promised to cook us all food. Right, guys, so let's start with Greg's question then, guys. As you're a YouTube member, Greg, we'll look at that. Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. So good, lots of questions, guys. We like this. So Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, it's about value for me. Okay, let's start with the weekly chart and see what we're seeing. So yeah, we're clearly in a downtrend. First and foremost, yeah, again, these are the things I look at. It is not rocket science, yeah. Downtrend. Okay, downtrend. Yeah, downtrend. Okay, yeah, downtrend. So it's in a downtrend, right? I don't like this wick because this wick has shot back up and closed back into this grey zone. All right, on the weekly, we haven't had a break of those lows yet. This does worry me about this trade. However, if this weekly candle finished like this, happy days. Let's keep shorting it. All right, but we're in a downtrend. Then let's look at the day chart. And the thing for me is yeah, you know, when we get this candle, so again, structure, yeah, we're still in a downtrend. Okay, structurally we're in a downtrend. Tick, yeah, we've got a bearish candle. Tick, tick, yeah, but we don't really have value here for me because, you know, if we start entering here, where do we put our stop? I mean, we'll look at the lower time frame so we can see it a bit more clearly, but it's a question of value for me. Okay. You know, if we enter this trade here in a downtrend, this is value. This is not value. So I have a problem with value with this trade. Let's look at the H4 as well to see what we're seeing. Yeah, I want really a retrace somewhere in here. I'm going to move my alarm here because, you know, we've got a bit of potential resistance here. And at this point, the moving average 20 will come down nicely. So if we got back up to this level, I'm interested. Yeah, we now have value. Okay, and it comes down. Okay, I'm not saying this trade could just keep coming down. Of course it could. Yeah, you know, trading, you know, it can do whatever it wants. Yeah, we are the market is our master. Okay, it can do whatever it wants. Yeah, but for me, if I enter a sell here, there's no value. Here, there's value. Okay, if we look at the H1, guys, yeah, I mean, in terms of my strategy, yeah, it's in a downtrend. Yeah, it's below the moving average 20. So arguably, yeah, we could keep shorting this. But if you look at that H4 chart, there's no value. All right. So for me, I want to short this pair. That's the only trade I'm looking at. But I need value to come back lower. Okay, so we might be waiting some time for this trade. Yeah, and again, like I say, it could keep coming lower, but if it does, it doesn't bother me, guys. I know there'll be another trade around the corner, but I have to have value. All right, Greg, so I hope that answers the question for Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Oh, what am I doing? And Pete Price, as you are a VIP member, let's answer your question as well. So expected performance. All right. So I would say, yeah, most traders would have a target of 1% a day. Okay, because let's imagine every time you have a trade, yeah, Every time you have a trade, it's not easy to draw with a mouse pen. Yeah, let's say you risk 1% of your capital. Yeah, you'll see this in most places. It's quite a common figure. Some people risk more, depends on your risk appetite. But let's say you risk 1% on every trade. Okay, let's say you have two trades one day. One's a winner, one's a loser. Okay, you've made 0%. Let's say the following day you have 3 trades. You have 2 losses, two winners, 1 loss. You've made 1%. Okay, so this is Monday, this is Tuesday. Okay, let's say on Wednesday, it's a busy day. You've got 4 trades and you happen to have a really good day. Yeah, you have 3 winners, 1 loss. Okay, so you've made 2%. Okay, Thursday is a bad day. You've got 2 trades, both losers. You don't want to trade the markets. You're not feeling them. That's minus 2%. Okay, and Friday, you don't get any setups. So looking at this week, you have made 1%. Yeah. So my target each day is roughly 1%. Yeah, I want to make, if I have 1 good trade, yeah, I've made 1%. Okay, you know, all I need is 1 good trade a day and I can leave the market, really. Okay, but I don't trade like that. If I see a setup, I trade it. Yeah, because you don't know when, you know, tomorrow there might not be any setups. Whereas I try to take my setups, my good setups, when I can. And generally my target for the day is 1%. But, you know, I have done before where I make 1% every day. Yeah, and that's a 5% week. Okay. But you're going to have weeks where you're minus 2%. It was a bad week. Do you know what I mean? So realistically, yeah, 1%, 2% a week on average, let's say, is a fair average. Yeah, if you look at everything and how it manages itself out. Okay, and remember, you can have a terrible day but a great week. You can have a terrible week but a great month. Yeah, so 1% is my target each day, but if I think of trading like these numbers, yeah, imagine I got 1% and I left the market. Yeah, I'm potentially missing out on very good setups. So I will take another trade. If I have 1 good trade, I'll take another trade. Today, for example, guys, I've had 2 trades. They've both gone in favor. Yeah, and you know, I'm up roughly 2%. It depends on my 20% because I let that run as well. So there's a little bit of more maths to it. But yeah, 1%, 2% a week is not unrealistic. Okay, but obviously it depends on your success rate as a trader. Yeah. Again, you know, a good success rate would be 70% of trades, 65% of trades. Yeah, this would be a very good winning percentage. And the way I trade, guys, with hedging is I try to eradicate losses and manage myself out of that trade. Okay, most of the time I can do it. Yeah, and I've shown this many times on the VIP Discord, guys. And if you, would like to know more about hedging and how I manage myself out of a bad trade, then join the VIP Discord, guys. Yeah, I've talked about it a lot on there. So I can start bringing that average each week up a little bit. But sometimes I have hedges which cost me 3%. Yeah, it's not a magic wand. Okay, so yeah, there's many things to take into account. But yeah, 1 to 2% a week is not unrealistic. So Pete, I hope that answers your question. Right, what else do we want to look at, guys? Oil, is now the right time to buy? And good question, Pete. Yeah, I like the question. Anything else you would like to ask about? That kind of thing? That's more money management, risk management, you know, understanding your percentage winners, losses, your risk to reward, etc. All of those things come into account with how much profit you make as well. Right, oil. Is it the right time to buy? Let's see. Not right now for me. No, it's breaking down a little bit. On the day chart, this was one of my trade ideas for today, guys. So on the day chart, it's a buy setup now. Okay, we was in a downtrend. Okay, but now price has, you know, been making these higher lows. Yeah, and then we had this area of resistance, which finally broke. Yeah, it finally broke yesterday. So if we really zoom in, yeah, you can see this candle here just broke all of these highs. Yeah. So let's zoom out again. Yeah, we can see we are clearly now in an uptrend. Yeah, we've got higher highs, we've got higher lows. So I am only interested in buying oil. Okay. If we drop down to the lower time frames to see if we can find an entry, right now doesn't look good for me to buy this pair. Yeah, for me, you know, arguably this was the last swing low on the H4, and we've got this large bearish red candle that's breaking down. So yeah, not a great, it's not inspiring me to buy this pair as yet. We are at an important support zone, and we're at the moving average 20. Okay, so there is a bit of support here. You can see it's reacted at these last highs. These were once resistance. When it breaks and retests, becomes good support. So it is at an interesting area of support, but this candle is very bearish. Let's have a look at the H1 see if we can get some more information. And I'm just seeing price break down. Yeah, because if you look at oil, okay, so, you know, it's breaking down, guys. It's broken these lows here. So it wouldn't surprise me if it does this for a little bit. Okay, so I want to buy oil. I always think gold because I think black gold, which it is. Yeah, I wish my house was on top of an oil reserve. But yeah, I'm seeing price breaking down, guys. So for me to start buying oil, what would I want to see? Because that's all I want to do is buy oil. I'm not interested in shorting it. And you know by now, guys, yeah, those of you that have tuned in over the months, years, we've been going almost a couple of years now, guys. Who could have thunk it? I'm looking for this, you know, perhaps price stalls here, yeah, and we start seeing this. Moving average comes round, yeah, we get a break of these highs, yeah, then I can start buying gold again. All right, but I don't think I'm going to have a buy opportunity for some time on this commodity, and that's okay. Yeah, I'm happy to sit and wait. I don't want to get in at the early price. I want to get in at the right price. This would be an early, potentially wrong price. This here would be potentially the right price. Yeah, think about that, guys. Yeah, you want the right price, not the early aggressive price. Okay, so oil, yeah, not ready to start buying yet. Like I said, guys, if price come back down and we got a real bullish reaction here, then okay, perhaps, but we haven't. All right, so potentially this could come down a little bit further. All right, so no, not the right time for oil as yet. Right, what else are we looking at? Everyone loves a bit of oil. Emmanuel, Vuker, who else liked oil? I know DTV loves a bit of oil. Okay, and Father Sunglasses also likes oil. Right, what else are we looking at today, guys? Song Love, you are also a YouTube member. We will answer your question immediately. Pound, right, quick, let's have a look at Euro US dollar. Nobody reminded me about the news. Alan did. Thank you, Alan. So Euro US dollar, news has just been released. Nothing's happening. I'm not going to look at the economic calendar and the news yet. Let's make a decision of what the news release was according to the reaction of the Euro US dollar. Okay, so quite muted response so far, if not a little bit of US dollar strength. Okay, let's have a look at another US dollar pair. Let's have a look at US dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit of US dollar strength creep in. Okay, let's have a look at US dollar yen. Okay, lots of US dollar strength. So I am going to guess the GDP figures and the initial jobless claims were better than excuse me, it's my vodka, were better than expected. Yeah, this is what we would expect from this reaction. So let's take a look. Yes, okay, both better than expected. So we should expect some strength for the dollar, guys. Yeah, those are good figures. Yeah, that is a healthy increase. I mean, if we look earlier on, guys, you can see German GDP figures. Yeah, if we compare Euro figures to the US figures, yeah, which is 1.3, yeah, just looking at these figures, you would short Euro US dollar, right? Okay, so we'll see. We'll see what happens to Euro US dollar and if that comes down. But yeah, good figures. Initial jobless claims as well. Less people are claiming unemployment. So good figures, GDP, an increase of 0.2%, because there's a lot of talk about a recession in America. And that's, you know, the technical reason for a recession would be two, you know, decreasing months of GDP. Okay, and we haven't got that. Yeah, so really that should be very positive for the US dollar. So let's see. Yeah, very positive. Let's go back to the euro. You know, bearing in mind, yeah, okay, we're seeing US dollar strength. And please bear in mind those terrible Euro German GDP figures. Yeah, just from that data alone, this Euro US dollar should be a short. Yeah, and we're starting to see a bit of strength come into that US dollar. If we look at the day chart on Euro US dollar, it'd be interesting to see if it kind of, you know, starts to break out of this gray zone. Yeah, if it breaks out of here, then potentially maybe down to this gray zone, we've got a bit of room to move into. If not, you know, potentially all the way down to here, guys. So yeah, look at that US dollar strength. Yeah, and it's just getting, you know, more and more, you know, better figures. So yeah, be interesting. Again, you know how much I like value. If I was to short Euro US dollar, there's not much value for me here. I need a retrace, then come down. But yeah, nice US dollar figures. Let's have a look at pound US dollar, just because the pound is my home country and home currency. Yeah, shout out to anyone from the UK. Word up, homies. All right, yeah, still, you know, US dollar strength. Let's have a look at the day chart. Again, this is close to falling off a cliff. Yeah, if we get a break of these lows over here, again, lots of room to move into, potentially down to here, here. Okay, so yeah, interesting levels right now. It'll be interesting to see if that good US dollar news carries this daily candle down past those lows. So we'll keep an eye on that for tomorrow. Okay, pound US dollar. All right, so this is nicely that was wasn't meant by me, but that all come in, that flowed quite nicely. We're looking at pound US dollar. Song Love, the best name in trading. Song Love. And where's Blessing today? He has a great name, or she has a great name. Yeah, so like I say, Song Love, it's about this area here, these lows over here. Yeah, I mean, looking at this candle and that better than expected US dollar news, you know, perhaps we can expect a break today. Yeah, we need to see how this daily candle finishes. But, you know, we could potentially expect a break on the back of those figures. If we zoom in, it will be a trade for tomorrow, Song Love, not today. Because no matter how much I want to short this candle, I cannot short into support. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. Yeah, I cannot short into support, guys. Yeah, so I will wait for today's candle to form. If we get a red candle that looks something like this, okay, then great. Yeah, that is confirmation that we've had a break of these lows and we can start taking price lower. Okay, so that's what I would be looking for because we're clearly in a downtrend as well. Okay, so yeah, if we get a bearish red candle, we have got room to the downside, guys, but it will be a trade for tomorrow. Would I be if let's imagine we got a wick that looked like this and push back into this gray zone, something like this, I still wouldn't be interested in buying it. I'm looking for potentially price come up, sell it again. I'm just looking for areas of value to sell this, especially if it breaks these lows. Okay, let's have a quick look on the H4. So it'll be interesting to see who wins the next H4 fight, because we had this H4 candle that bounced off those daily lows. Yeah, it closed back into this gray zone, but now we're seeing this very bearish red candle. So it'll be interesting to see who wins this fight in here. Will buyers win this fight or will sellers win this fight? And just come back tomorrow and let the daily candle tell you who has won that fight. The H4 might not tell you, but the daily candle will. So Song Love, yeah, I think this will be a trade for tomorrow, especially if we get a break of this gray zone. Right, what else are we looking at? Can we take a buy trade on New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar? It is very oversold. Let's take a look at New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Actually, before we do, can I just look at my Aussie dollar, Japanese yen trade? Okay, okay. So I'm in this trade, guys. My stop is down here, Okay, so I'm in this trade. Yeah, let's see what happens here, guys. I'm still in this trade. It hasn't hit my stop loss. If we on Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, this is the hourly chart. If we get a break, yeah, I want these lows to hold first and foremost. Yeah, this candle thus far is encouraging. If we get a break of these highs, yeah, buy this. I think we've got a bit of room to the upside, potentially up to 91.50 to start with. Okay, but I'm already in this trade buying this pair. Why am I buying it? Let's have a look at the day chart, because it represents a good area of value. Yeah, we're clearly in an uptrend. I know price is hitting this level and come back down, but look at this wick. Look at this wick at this support zone, at this moving average 20. I think we've got a bit of room to the upside, potentially up to 91.50. Yeah, this level here, or even this last high here. And then potentially we could be looking at a head and shoulders, maybe. Okay, so yeah, I'm in Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, and I like the wick on this candle thus far. But we've got another 20 minutes before this hour finishes. All right, so keep an eye out for that one. New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Emmanuel, can we buy this? You know how I was looking to short this for about 3 years and it finally came down. I mean, if we look at the weekly chart, yeah, this weekly this weekly channel, okay, we potentially have room all the way back down to here. We've kind of already broken these lows. We'll see how that weekly candle finishes, but potentially we've still got room to the downside if we look at this weekly channel. And I would only look for shorts looking at this chart right now. If we look at the day chart, yeah, I mean, everything is just breaking. It's breaking lows. It's breaking this low. So in a word, Emmanuel, no, yeah, we cannot buy this. However, there is no value here. If I short this here, that is the worst value I've ever seen on a trade. If price retraces up to here, this is wonderful, beautiful value. Yeah, this is value to get excited about. This is somebody saying, Tom, you can have that house for £20 sterling value. Okay. So I expect to retrace, which means buys, but nothing is telling me to buy this at the moment. Yeah. If we got a reaction here, let's say we get a real, a large wick followed by, maybe a red candle that looks like this, that closes back below these lows. Yeah, closes back above those lows, then okay. Yeah, if we get a candle like that on the day chart, then potentially we could trade the retrace. We are going against trend. It's very important to point that out, but we could go against the trend because we know there's no value here. So people want to push price up in order to get value. Let's look at the H4. And sometimes, guys, I do trade against trend. In fact, I am going to put a video in the VIP Discord once we finish this, guys. I will put a video on how I trade against trend in the VIP Discord, guys. And guys, if any of you haven't joined the free Discord, then come join that, guys. Yeah, it's free. Come join it. But we also have VIP Discord, yeah, where you have access to me. And you can ask me questions throughout the trading day. I give you my trades ideas. You have exclusive content, and you have access to a performance coach. Yeah, lots of cool things in the VIP Discord. So come check it out. Just to mention a few other things, we also do a mentorship program where I coach you one-on-one. If you're interested in that, then please send us an email. And also, guys, now we've got YouTube membership where you can show your appreciation for the channel and join our YouTube membership. Again, there's some perks to joining. You get exclusive content, you get discounts on our products, etc., etc. And also, guys, come join us, subscribe to the channel and watch me drink vodka. Yeah, come join us, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, Emmanuel, nothing is telling me to buy this. No, we cannot buy that. This is what's called a falling knife, and we don't want to try and catch that falling knife. No, you cannot buy that unless we start seeing some buyers enter the market, and I would really like to see it on the day chart. Then perhaps we can start trading the retrace, but at the moment, no way can we trade that. Okay. So yeah, no, we cannot trade that at the moment, Emmanuel. What else are we looking at, guys? Any more questions, guys? Please get them over to me. Have I missed any questions? Yes, I have. Kushwa, Aussie dollar, US dollar. Let's take a look at that. Let me just take a quick look at Canadian dollar Swiss franc, because I know some of our VIP Discord members are in that. Okay, so that held nicely. Look at that reaction at those lows. Yeah, look at that reaction. Yeah, lovely reaction. This is a very good area. This could potentially be a good buy opportunity, guys. Yeah, we're getting a real nice reaction here. So we'll keep our eye on that, guys. Pikachu, I hope your stop was below here. Yeah, I hope you didn't have a tight stop. Yeah, I hope you give this trade some room to move. Yeah, because this would have been a good area to buy. Yeah, you've got this support and you've got the bottom of the channel. Okay, good area for buys. So guys, yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Canadian dollar Swiss franc. What else are we looking at, guys? Is my thing delayed? No, I don't think it is. All right. Aussie dollar US dollar for Kushwa. Let's have a look. Aussie dollar US dollar. Again, the problem with, I'm looking for shorts. I want to get that clear. Yeah, everyone on Planet Forex is looking for shorts. Okay, because it's quite clear. Yeah, it's quite clear that price has broken these lows. Yeah, and we've got a bullish candle that broke these lows. Yeah, and we're in a downtrend. Okay, so the whole of the trading world is looking for shorts on Aussie dollar US dollar, and it is just carrying on down so far. But I need value, guys. I need value. All right, I need, you know, price to come back up to here. You know, potentially we get a bit of action in a bearish reaction in here, and then we take price lower. Let's look at the H4. I mean, yeah, it's just storming down, guys. And obviously we had that better than expected US dollar news as well. So these types of trades are difficult to get in. All right, if we look at the H1, yeah, when something is trending like this, okay, you know, there's not much of a retrace to get in on. Yeah, if price retraces here, you know, it's easier to trade. I've got value, we get a reaction. Yeah, I can put my stop, I can hide behind the reaction, the entry candle, and then we can take price lower. Whereas this kind of downward action is just difficult for me to trade, to be quite honest. There's not a lot of value there. And because there's not a lot of value, I'm constantly thinking, you know, will this high get taken out and we get a value play back up to here? Yeah, will this high get taken out? So yeah, I want to short Aussie dollar US dollar. The whole world does. But yeah, where to trade it will become difficult. You know, if it's still shooting down, then maybe this sort of area through here becomes an area of value. Yeah, if price comes, you know, all the way down to here, yeah, then this potential area up here, then it does become a bit of a value play to take lower. But again, if I enter here, there's no value. Okay, there's no value. Regardless, if this goes down for the next 12 years, there's no value for me now. So I won't trade it. But I want to, if that makes sense. All right, so yeah, only looking for shorts, Kushwa, but yeah, need a bit of a retrace, need a bit of value, guys. Any other trades that you're looking at, guys, or any other questions that you would like answered? Yeah, now ask your questions, guys. Ask me now. Now is the time. Let's just take one last quick look at that Aussie dollar Japanese yen, because I'm in this trade. Yeah, nice. This is the reaction we want. This is filling me with confidence that Aussie dollar yen has a bit of room to the upside. And yeah, let's see how the 20% on my other trades is going. Okay, nice. So Euro Canadian dollar, I'm still in this trade for 20%. So I'll look to take price back down to here. I'm also in Euro Pound for 20%. Yeah, okay, let's see what happens here. I've already taken profit here. Maybe we get a retrace up to here and the moving average 20, good value, and then it comes back down. Yeah, let's see. Okay, guys. So yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed this live stream, don't forget we do them every day, Monday to Thursday, same time. Come join us. Get all of your questions ready. And if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel. Come join us. We would love to have you guys. Okay, all right. So now we've got one more question. I have a strange question. How would you compare the traders in London versus Wall Street? I don't know traders from Wall Street. Yeah, I know a few London traders, and they're a bit, work hard, play hard, would how I would describe them. Okay, but yeah, Wall Street, I don't know. I know Gordon Gecko. He's Mr. Wall Street. Not a nice man. That's all I know. That's the only reference I have to Wall Street traders. Also, the Wolf of Wall, the Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, that was a great. I love that film. Yeah. So yeah, they're all nutters basically. All right, guys. So yeah, we're going to finish it there. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.